So after the tweet today, we now know when Rush Week Early Access, not full launch, is coming. We also know when the Content Pass is dropping as well. We're going to break that down in just a second. Let's hop over there and look at the tweet from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. As you can see here, early access to Rush Week with the Content Pass will be available on September 24th. Now, we already know the price will be $19.99. That's going to include a new victim, a new family member, early access to Rush Week. So Rush Week won't be live till sometime probably in October. My guess is probably second week. This could be anywhere from 7 to 14 days of early access with the Content Pass. Could be less. I highly doubt it, though, considering they're making this one of the focal points of the Content Pass. And then, of course, you're going to get some cosmetics as well. Now, let's take a look at the new photo image. Now, as we break down what we see in this new promotional image, of course, this is clearly a sorority girl. Doesn't look like any of the familiar victims that we've had so far in the game. My guess it's probably going to be 6 females that we've never seen. Now, there is one thing that could be interesting. This could be our first glimpse of the new victim from the Content Pass. Now, it is very possible that one of these victims could be moved over into the actual main game, because as far as I can tell, this is a completely new setting. This is a completely new approach to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So I can't see any of the previous victims making any sense that they somehow escaped and now are rushing at a sorority. And then, of course, you got Johnny right here with his new rattlesnake leather jacket. It's a really good promotional picture. Now, of course, Wes decided to retweet and give a little bit more info. What happens when you mix a pinch of Gallo with a dash of Halloween 78 and pour it into the world of Texas Chainsaw Massacre? You get Rush Week. Now, Halloween 78 obviously is referring to the original Halloween, where the babysitter and young girls were tormented and killed by Michael Myers. Basically, I'm assuming, based on what we're seeing here, all the survivors will be female characters. And it could be interesting to see the way they go with this. Now, Rush Week has definitely been phrased as one of the big parts, that early access of the Content Pass, the new family member, the new victim, and of course the cosmetics, all for a $20 price point. I was a little worried when they included early access to a permanent game mode from what we're hearing, but I guess if you need to move money, you want to bring back a lot of those Xbox players that have not bought the game since it left Game Pass. I think it's a good move. I'm still intrigued. I haven't made up my mind personally. I think it's really going to depend if Chop Top is the family member or not. If he is, I'm in. I could even might be back on Texas quite a bit. Chop Top is probably my favorite character in the entire Texas Chainsaw Massacre universe. And if he is the family member, boom, I think I could make a return of sorts to Texas Chainsaw. Now, if it is some original character like Nancy was or Hans was, it's probably not enough to bring me back. I'll probably just stay on the fringes and watch what's going on with the game. I want to hear your thoughts, though. Are you excited for Rush Week, which is less than 2 weeks away from today? Of course, 13 days, Tuesday, the 24th, it goes live. The Content Pass will be available. You'll need that Content Pass to play it, so that'll cost you $19.99 to get into that game mode. We'll see who else is coming up. I'm assuming we'll probably get the rest of the information probably next week, my guess. If you have a whole week in between the two, there's a reason to keep this thing drip feeding. You're probably going to drop some info sometime between next Tuesday and next Friday, I would assume, which is really going to flush out what all is in the Content Pass for that $20 price point. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching, and later, mates.